right, let's get our little preliminary run recorded. All right. The timing will start after selecting start game. 3, 2, 1. And off to the races we go. All right. Skip 4 cutscenes. All right. We're going to heal up. Because normally there's the tutorial that you can turn off that teaches you how to heal in the world map using the chroma elixirs. Sort of like a Dark Souls type thing where you can like replenish it. You get like a free heal and then like you have to like camp to like replenish it. Here we have our first kind of tutorial fight. I was gonna go in, gonna do a gunshot. We're gonna do Lumiere Assault. All right, and as long as we can parry this attack, we'll kill. All right, battle over. Skip the cutscene. Continue running, grapple our way up. Following the path. Right. Now tutorial fight on how to play with Lune. Alright, shoot the weak point. Do Lumiere Assault. Alright. She's gonna shoot twice. And hit him with Emulsion. The burn damage should kill. Or leave him just about dead. Okay. If you parry that attack, you can win, and then it's over, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. It's a little bit of a time loss. Keep flying through. We're going to come up to a group of... we're going to come up to an enemy. We're going to fight this enemy because it will drop a weapon for Gustav. I'll give him like a 20 boost. Kind of what he's using already. So we shoot. We Lumiere Assault. Alright. And then we're gonna shoot this one twice. Emulsion the first one. Should die from burn damage. And then we just counter this one. And then a basic attack will finish it off. Right. Do quick. Oh god. Yep. Messed up the menu. Yep. Menuing menu can be really fast if done properly. Yeah, just menu the weapon on him. We're gonna actually skip this encounter. Either one of those encounters will drop that weapon for you, so just essentially just do the first one you come to.
Yeah. Here we are.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
The continent.
I don't know why I thought I could just jump off the side there. Run past this enemy here. This is a forced encounter because the game teaches you how to fight flying enemies. Enemy will attack twice. As long as we parry the first 2 attacks, we'll kill the enemies that we counter. Thus making this like a 1 turn, because then we basically just shoot this dead.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Yeah, ignoring all side paths. There are things you can like pick up, but like in some routing testing, I just found that wasn't necessary. Like I was picking up some things earlier, like some Pictos, and I dropped them and chose not to pick up the stuff, and the run ended up being faster.
Let us thank them for that.
The fights go more or less about the same like length of time. With or without them, so you lose more time like choosing to pick up these items. And they don't seem to have any like significant improvement on the like outcome of the actual like fight.
Hurry!
Jump here, make sure we don't get too close to where that enemy is so we don't get the encounter. Come up to the flag here. Gonna do a quick rest because we took some damage. Oop, not meant to do it twice. And we're going to put all of our points into might. This physical attack is going to be huge. Gustav is going to learn marking shots. We're going to jump into the first boss fight against VK. General goal of this fight is we're just going to stack burn damage, and we're going to hope VK attacks Gustav so he can build his overcharge. Fight opens with the VK attacking. Okay, messed up one. We won't get the counter to bust the shield up. It's fine. All right, so we're not gonna shoot the core. We're gonna shoot once. Actually, how many points do I need for marking shots? 2. Okay, so basically shoot out the shield, and then we'll do marking shots. Marking shots makes the next attack deal a lot of damage. So, and if it's marked, Emulsion will do additional stacks. So it ends up being a stack of 5. All right, get the counter. Love to see it. Okay, a little more burn damage in there. Summon some minions for help. Alright, we're going to do a basic attack, just so we can get some AP build up. Because we want to be able to use overcharge. Try and finish this boss off ASAP. It kind of depends on if Gustav gets attacked. So he's got 7 out of 10 charges. Ah. Of course, Gustav might die on us here. So for the... Let's see. We'll do marking shots. Okay, got the burn. Now we're not going to counter this. Never mind. Messed up the fight, so this is going to hurt us in the grand scheme of things. So obviously, normally you don't want Gustav to die because that complicates the fight a little bit. But that's just the run in a nutshell. Is your one's ability to counter things properly. Alright, we're going to have to revive Gustav just for some assistance here. Because so VK, when the HP gets low, does put up a shield. Now, luckily, Gustav does not lose his stacks, it seems. All right. Burn in there. We're gonna go ahead and finish off the boss.
For those who come after.
Alright, boss is down. This is kind of like a finale of the fight type of situation. Like I said, fights can kind of go like that depending on you know how efficient you are at blocking or parrying the attacks when they come at you. And so
The message said head
that would be like an example of where I had some missed timings, and that led to ultimately like a bigger time loss because Gustav was dead. Plus we got the like the shield phase. Typically tried to avoid that if we can.
We should make camp.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
We won't find Mael if we're dead.
Actually, as I think about it now, I don't know if I ever shot. I don't think I ever shot hit the weak point, so I did lose some damage there. So normally after the shields are down, you shoot the weak point to get a chunk of damage there. So obviously in more runs, we'll do things more properly, of course. Here the game requires you to camp, just because it's essentially trying to teach you about the camping system, and so you have to camp before you can enter the next area. Here we enter the kind of next dungeon part. The flying waters. Kind of the last part of the of the demo here. So we're just gonna keep going. Other things you can do, like you could open up that cage and get a chroma elixir. Maybe in the grand scheme of like a full run, it would be worth getting, just because at the moment you only have one, and if you happen to use it, then you need to rest, and resting could cost you time unless you hold off until you use the flag for anything.
Be careful.
But for the demo, it's not super important. So we are just going to head straight to the next part.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Oh god, my finger slipped. Here we are in the manor. And teleported somewhere. We're gonna go find Mael, our next party member. Thankfully, she's just right over here. Now we're gonna leave. Now we can't just straight up leave. Some guardian known as the curator
Do you know who
wants us to fight him, essentially in a challenge before we can leave. So we are going to do that. All right, and then gotta make sure we learn a couple things. So Gustav needs powerful, and then she needs swift stride. All right, should cover us for this. All right. For this fight, we're going to parry the opening action by jumping. Kind of the game's tutorial for this. Alright. She's going to shoot one, up two, and then offensive switch. Alright. Gustav is going to basically shoot one time, and then he's going to cast powerful. She's going to use up all of her shots. And then basic attack. Alright. And just basic attack.
That was. If.
I do wonder for that fight, actually, since there's some changes to the routing, and so the turn order is a little different. Because Gustav doesn't go first to buff everyone's kind of attack. Wonder if it would make actually more sense to have Lune use
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done it?
immolation
Yes.
for the burn damage.
Didn't just stay much. Guess
But
what?
hey, it's the beauty of speedrunning. We're always routing to improve things. We still got a gold though, so there's still some efficiency in kind of the grand scheme of it all.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Continuing on. Who you run with doesn't really matter. They all kind of have the same movement speed. I will say the floating character, like moving with Lune, seems to be maybe a little bit more fluid with like turns and like path readjustments comparatively. Oop.
So many. I don't like this. Yeah. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Well, yeah, we're pretty much gonna head straight to the final boss of the demo. Don't remember if I leveled up. Yeah, so we leveled up. So we're just gonna do one more quick menu, just to give people points. At least Gustav and Lune leveled up. Mael comes at a higher level, so she did not level up. Quick little upgrade attribute. Oop. All right. We're going to parry the initial so we can get some damage and some AP out of it. All right. All right. Gustav is going to open with marking shots. Gonna open with immolation. Burn stacks. She is going to hit with the offensive switch. Get that defenseless. That up. Alright, got the counter. Good. Alright, Gustav is up. So he's going to use powerful. Okay. More emulsion. Stack some burn. Alright. And then she's gonna do swift stride. Get into virtuoso stance. Now when the flowers pop up, we are going to basically make sure we destroy them. Okay. Gustav's going to shoot the flowers, because if he absorbs the flowers, then he gets some shields. We don't want that. Overcharge is maxed out, so we're going to go ahead and use that to break the boss. So he'll take some chunky damage. Okay, so while the boss is broken, they take more damage. And we're going to do Percy. Okay. Going more. This is a bunch of like just actions that are happening as the fight progresses. All right, so we're going to shoot what we can. he's just going to attack. So she only needs 2 points to do emulsion. All right. All right, perfect. And then use offensive switch. Oh, apparently I left one of the flowers open. Perfect. And this should... Oop, apparently. I misengaged. And that would be time. Cool. And that's kind of what a speed run for this game could look like. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. So obviously there'll be more time spent on this and everything, and we didn't PB this time, but for the demo, sub 20 is pretty fast, so it's gonna it'll take a minute. It'll take a bit. But we gonna make it happen. But yeah, beyond that, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you around for some more Clair Obscur speedrun.